This man just awakened his super special ops gene. This man just awakened his super special ops gene and is now hunted by killers sent by the government. He and his girlfriend just ran outside, but were caught up by the mad rat. He pulled out the pin and threw a grenade at them. Mike instinctively caught the grenade and immediately threw it back. Just as the other guy tried to counter, Mike instantly broke his arm. Then a palm strike snapped his neck. His girlfriend, by Mike's change, and tonight's events, was scared to the breaking point, and Mike was just as confused. He decided to take his girlfriend to his buddy, but the next second, obviously, it turned out the two people in front of his car had planted a bomb on it. Without hesitation, the two quickly drove his girlfriend's car to his buddy Ross's house. Ross was a gang brother Mike met when buying big smoke stones. He told Mike, for some reason, the town was suddenly sealed off by the military. Then he took them to the safe house. Little did they know, the agent's pursuit had arrived silently. The agents actually used poison gas and started releasing it into the house. At the same time, Ross and his men were also gunned down by agents. In a few moves, he took out the agents, but his girlfriend quickly sensed something was wrong and immediately put on a gas mask, helping Mike escape outside, and took out the agent, releasing the gas outside. Then, skillfully, she found a vial of medicine on the agent and injected it into Mike's arm. She frantically slapped Mike's face, calling his name, telling him not to fall asleep. Maybe because of the poison gas, Mike's brain started recalling things rapidly. Many strange yet familiar scenes. Turned out his girlfriend wasn't as simple as she seemed. Mike obviously couldn't accept this fact and pressed his girlfriend on what was going on. At first, his girlfriend didn't want to tell Mike, but under Mike's frantic questioning, his girlfriend could only confess everything. It turned out his girlfriend was a CIA agent planted next to Mike to specifically monitor and ensure Mike wouldn't leave town, as his guardian to prevent threats. Obviously, Mike couldn't accept this reality, so he had been living under someone's control all these years. No matter how his girlfriend explained, Mike wouldn't listen. Just then, an armored vehicle charged towards them, instantly crashing their car off the bridge. The newcomer was the madman. He looked at Mike, trapped under the car, with a wicked grin, and slowly dragged his girlfriend out. Then he brought a can of gasoline and poured it on the car. Obviously, he wanted to burn Mike alive under the car. The fuel tank was instantly ignited, causing a huge explosion. Unexpectedly, Mike didn't die. Just as the madman was about to drop the lighter, Lon appeared and saved Mike. Then Lon told Mike all the truth. It turned out that back then, the CIA had launched a secret agent enhancement experiment to enhance agents by modifying human genetic sequences to boost their brain reaction and muscles bones. At that time, 300 people participated in the program, who knew the experiment wasn't mature, resulting in only Mike as the true survivor. And so, the program was shut down. This was a devilishly strong man. The government spent billions to create. It was also Lan's life's work. She used all her resources to persuade the higher-ups to freeze Mike's memory and let him stay in the town. And his girlfriend was the guardian chosen by Lon. In fact, his girlfriend could have left Mike years ago for a more promising position. But to be with Mike, she gave up her own future. After hearing Lan's words, Mike slowly calmed down. But just then, the boss watching the monitor found that Lon and Mike weren't dead. He immediately sent another batch of elite agents to hunt them down. Mike heard screams and rushed outside to find Lon had been grabbed by an agent. With his great skills, Mike threw him out the window. The agents who heard the noise opened fire immediately. Under heavy fire, Mike was forced into the kitchen. At this moment, Mike's brain was spinning fast. Seeing the frying pan, he had an idea. After a precise calculation, using the frying pan's ricochet, he successfully took out the last one. The furious boss decided to use his girlfriend's life to threaten Mike into meeting at the supermarket. At this point, Mike already knew his girlfriend's feelings for him. Although he knew it was a trap, Mike was determined to go. At this time, the boss also released all the elite agents he had trained to get rid of Mike The boss decided to pay any price. But just then, fireworks shot out inside the room. It turned out Mike had suddenly attacked with a car full of fireworks. Caught off guard last time, they could only hide in the supermarket. Mike also crashed his car into the supermarket and started a one-sided massacre. Soon, after Mike took out all the agents, his girlfriend escaped in the chaos. She found Mike. The two helped each other out of the supermarket. But just as they got to the door, what they never expected was Mike actually pulled out the diamond ring he never had a chance to give. He proposed to his girlfriend in public. She agreed right away, just as Mike was excitedly sharing his happiness with everyone. But in the end, the two were tossed. Finally, because this elimination operation caused too much damage, it alerted higher-level leaders. The boss also got what he deserved and was shot. And with Lan's desperate efforts and persuasion, the leaders finally decided to recruit Mike to work for the government, becoming the CIA's most mysterious super agent. 6 months later, in Singapore, Mike received a new mission. It was a decapitation strike against a Singaporean crime syndicate. The crime boss saw Mike, who came alone, and instantly felt insulted. If it were him,